2 years ago, on this very day, there was a kid with a dream of forever changing his life by becoming a programmer, and so he started working on his breakthrough game, a platformer with an interesting art style and a sick boss fight at the end. A little less than a month later, the game was shaping up to be amazing. The programmer decided to take a short 1-week break before finishing and releasing the game, and that decision fulfilled his dream of changing his life. But it wasn't exactly what he expected. So yeah, it's about time I actually finished this game, so let's play through it and see where I left off. I kinda remember something about... this is so much worse than what I remembered, what the fuck? So I mean it's not that bad, like I have the main character, I have the main boss, 420p boss, but it's there. I have a gun and a weirdly HD old logo of mine that look like shit. Yeah, let's start. You know, I remember the tutorial very well and how I didn't know how to use loops or something. So every single time the tutorial changes, it's another text object. So okay, press A left arrow or D right arrow to move left to right. You have to be a really fucking gamer to understand how to play this. Pick up 8 papers to unlock a secret. Exactly. Yes. So I didn't know how to make a dynamic camera. So every time you collide to a platform, the camera will move a little bit up. Due to the fact that this game is hardcore. Due to the fact that this game is hardcore. Due to the fact that this game is hardcore. If you die and you restart from the very beginning, totally not because I didn't know how to add checkpoints. Wrong. Man, I'm so good at my own game. So, yeah, my game design. Okay, can we take a moment to appreciate my game design? Like, it's gotta know better. Doesn't matter. This is going to be annoying. That isn't nicely aligned, but whatever. Okay, so I didn't know how to use triggers, so everything has a box collider on it, which isn't the most optimal way to make things. Okay. These sound effects are really fucking bad. Okay. This is hard! A Gotham episode? But, you it's stuff that looks obvious to you, but, to someone who didn't make the game, it doesn't look so obvious. This I remember perfectly. I wanted to add a sign here, but I got too lazy and forgot about the game. But if you go through here, you will have invisible spikes that will kill you. And you can see that my triangles are very well made. This is so confusing. Come on. Boys, the time has come. I am about to embark on my greatest journey yet. I am going to challenge the boss for the thing. This is so scuffed. Fuck! These plus stars-ish looking things are bullets, and this is the gun. And like you pick up the gun and you have to shoot it at the enemy. No, like a gun. It's not really the best optimized gun, but the sound effects are made with my knife. But once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. This is so bad. But ooh, epic slow motion. Oh, are you guys ready for the epic finale of the game? Yo, why is the button so fucking big? Yeah, I wasn't the best at this. I have to start from scratch, don't I? And from scratch I started making updated models for my character, one with an arm and one as an invalid, and also drawing a different sprite for each of the boss's 3 stages, going from cute to a little pissed off to I murder your entire family in cold blood and that in their remains. Anyways, I wanted to make the art style feel different, so I settled on using mainly 2 colors, black and white.
But white and black are not actually colors.
You need to just stop.
And using brighter accent colors for objects the player interacts with, and so I implemented the first interactable of the Epic4K method. Buttons that when pressed, open doors. No, but side note here, what the fuck was I on that made me think keys are what you need to collect in order to fucking telepathically open the door to each room like some kind of fucking discount Professor X? Which was very fitting actually, since my character appears to lack the entire lower half of his body. After literally Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V in the first room of the original game, I started thinking about what other interactables I could add to my Epic4K method to have it feel like it was programmed by someone with an extra 2 years of experience, and what better way to do that than to take an already existing mechanic, the button, drop a small twist on it, and call it a completely new interactable. And what was the small twist I dropped on the button? A box. Moving forward, I re-added the platform and the spikes, merged them together to make my most evil creation to date. The spike platform. And then I used the newly created spike platform to put together what can only be described as the laziest, smallest IQ, unbearably boring, downright annoying level in gaming history. The library level from Halo C... this. Last thing I needed to implement before working on the boss fight was a checkpoint system, so you wouldn't have to go back from the very beginning every time you died, making it not as hardcore. No. Oh, no, the trigger don't fucking work. Are you actually sure? This cannot be happening, man. This is not happening. I'm going insane. Where is the room 3 checkpoint trigger? Going insane. What's happening here? What? How are you? How in God's? I don't get it. How are you exiting this trigger? So now if I die, what? This is a joke. This is a fucking joke. Why? Quite a little bit of things I have to fix right now. Checkpoints being a major one of them, which I can't be fucked. Wait, if a checkpoint is destroyed, then the checkpoint should remain. Wait, could this be a problem? Wait. Is this, could this actually be? Wait a second. I might have epic game mode moment. This shit. Fuck, like what the fuck? And now here. Yes, yes, fuck. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. That is so stupid. Having finished the platformer levels from the original game, I went ahead and started working on the boss fight, where I realized that I had to use some interesting gameplay mechanics to make each stage feel unique, and to come up with set mechanics, I had to first write my ideas into the same. Okay, so, stage 1, drop boxes on the boss's head. Stage 2, shoot him with a fucking cannon. Stage 3, shoot him with a gun that may or may not look like the Magnum from Halo. And after losing a bit of brain cells writing the code for the gun, I added the finishing touches and the was done. Okay, boys, you are about to witness the greatest game of all time, so get ready to be amazed. Yes. Honestly, if we compare this shot to the original shot of the game, I do consider that in my very humble, unbiased opinion, but this looks much better. Press A or left arrow or D or D/right arrow to move left to right. Yeah, the camera moves with you now, because I'm done with using triggers. Press jump to space. Now, you can peek through other levels, but I can't be fucked to fix it, so it happens. You can see my tips are getting better, I guess. We are going to ignore I messed up the layer. You can see that the game is not as hardcore as it used to be, as now we have checkpoints. See, it's much better, look. Damn, I'm such a better programmer, what the fuck? Yeah, the slide that's bad. It doesn't matter because I'm such a good programmer. There are no secrets this time because I was lazy. The level design is kind of similar to what it used to be, but not really, because I wanted to stay faithful to the original game, but make it better. And now we've come to the worst level I could ever have designed, which I'm not going to change. You go ahead and walk on these copy-pasted platforms for like an entire minute, and if you make a misstep and let's say you go too fast, you die. And you restart from the very beginning. And it's really annoying. I don't know why I kept it in the game. I did. And I'm not changing it. Also, I added lighting to it to make it look more interesting, I guess. Also, there are no sound effects because I'm too lazy. Epic jump here. And now you push this box right back down here, and you continue your game. Now make your way to the boss fight. In order to beat the boss fight, you have to first wait for the platform to go down, climb the platform, push the box onto the boss. Go. Ignore the fact that I didn't die. Imagine I died there. Go on to the second platform. Get yourself back to the climb onto the second platform. Climb yourself back to the go back on the second platform, climb yourself back to the second go back on the second spike platform, climb yourself back to the go back to the first platform, climb yourself back to the first floating platform, and do a skill jump riding the top of the boss heads and push the box onto him. Now go down from the platform. You can notice this very amazing. This is bad. You can see these very well made cannons, which you have to press this button in order for them to shoot at the player, and make your way on the other side so it doesn't crash you, and shoot again. And now you get yourself the gun, and it's time you killed the boss for good. And this is the epic finale of the game. Yeah, it wasn't really as inspired as it was the first time around. I don't think it's actually that bad. It's just